I think I might. Need to put my brace back on before I do anything, though. I hurt my wrist the other day opening a can. Can you believe it? Anyway, it's one of those pop tops, and I popped my wrist, too. uh, no fun at all, I tell you. Anyway, hey, it's Teresa, and I'm glad to see you here. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Beth. Um, I got some happy mail. I got happy mail from somebody in a green envelope. Guess you won't guess who that is. But, I won't name names, but her initials are Beth Schuler. So I got some happy mail. That's what my daddy used to tell me all the time. As I'm not going to name names, but the initials are. Anyway, I got some really pretty. This one says, so God created mankind, and I will lift my eyes to the hills from where my help comes from. These are all verses that I recognize and know because I know quite a few verses because I like to read. Um, it says, let your light shine before others. The sovereign Lord is my strength. I have a journal that I'm working on that is a lot about the Lord. Is so I'm working on a faith journal. That's what it's called. And for no word from God will ever fail. This one says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control in Galatians 5:22-23. A lot of people don't understand that the other word in the Bible for love. Do y'all know what the other word in the Bible for love is? It's charity. A lot of people say, I've heard people all the time say, I don't accept charity. Well, you know what? You're saying, I don't accept love. So, and I got a doll from Beth. Look at this. Is she not the most beautiful? Oh my gosh, look at this. I opened the envelopes, but I haven't opened the Happy Meal yet. But look at her. I'm definitely going to be making me a happy mail journal with for my dolls. I am because I've got a few now. I didn't have very many of them. Then I got uh, we walk by faith, cling to what is good, stickers, and I could decorate her too, right, Beth? You sent her so I could decorate her. So and some more Christian stickers. I love these things, and they are going to go all over my faith journals and everything. And I'm working on one stamps. Aw, thanks, sweetheart. You didn't have to send me. You didn't have to send me no stamps, baby. I appreciate that. I do. I just can't get to the post office right now. My car's got to be fixed again. Of course, when you have an older car, it is what it is, right? Um, so, and these came in yesterday, but everybody was so online. Everybody was online yesterday, and Beth couldn't stay online. I got to watch her twice yesterday. How about that? This is my coffee dyed papers. And with coffee dyed papers, I lay them out and I take instant coffee or a cup of coffee and I wipe over them, to make my coffee dyed papers. This is where I put a placemat on it. So that's just coffee dyed papers. It's nothing. Then I have one from Esther Thompson, and she was my swap partner for the dolls. And I have a little circle. And look at my little doll. Oh my goodness, look at her. Ain't she cute? She reminds me of my little blue-eyed doll I've got for a great-granddaughter, Athena. She looks a lot like Athena. I can't show her to Athena because Athena would take her. She likes paper dolls too. One of these days I'm going to let her join in on the paper doll swap when Beth has another one. Oh, look at her. Me and Athena, right? There's me and Athena. Look at that. Or she could be Peyton, because Peyton and Athena looks a lot alike. Of course, Athena and Peyton look a lot alike their grandma, my daughter. So, look at all these little circles and stuff. This is going to be great because I needed these. I'm going to make a cat. I'm in a cat swap, so I can use these circles. I can. I think Kim Polton is doing a wonky chunks thing. Hey, Margaret, how are you? Yeah, we've been having thunderstorms too. That's what's knocking everybody offline. Anyway, I think she's calling it a wonky chunk, and everything. And so these circles are going to be great for that. I can use these. The bigger ones. Oh, I keep dropping things. Anyway, the bigger ones I'm probably going to use on a page like this, and I'm going to put them on a page to make them put words in them. I think that's going to be pretty. Yeah. Ooh, this flower's hanging up on her shoe. Look at that flower. Oh, isn't that so cute? I love things like that, don't y'all? Pretty paper. Oh, and a border. Oh, look at that. There's a border punch. Look at that. That's going to go in my journal for Rick. I'm going to put that one in, put it on a page as a border for Rick. I am going to do that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to put these back in here because, oh, look at this. Trying to make you hungry. Oh, look at these. Aren't they so pretty? I love these papers. I do. So these will go back in here from Esther. Then I got Anitra. I was in a swap with Anitra for Cindy's group for, what is it? For the envelope and tag swap. I did 2 envelopes for Anitra. And this is the things that she sent me. And these. It says rose, love, pear, affection, and rosemary is remembrance. What each one stands for. Isn't that great? Oh, I love it. It says, hi, Teresa. I pray that all is well. Love you, my friend. Love, Anitra. And it says Cindy Swap, August 425. August 425. I made it sound like it was April of 25. It was August the 4th of 25 this year, right? Oh, look at this. This is a coin envelope that she made me. Look, it's got little things on the back. Got a heap of stuff in the middle of it, too. Look at that. Oh, look at that pretty bird. Oh, it's a one of those that you can see through. Isn't that pretty? A hummingbird. There's a key. Oh, look, I got an arrow. That's going to go in Rick's book, by the way. He was a long haul truck driver, so that's going to go in his book, his memory book. So I'm going to put that to the side because that's going in there. Oh, and a dream catcher. And a postcard. Look at that, a little postcard. I can decorate a little postcard, can't I? And flowers. I'm good at turning things upside down, so have I got things upside down for y'all? Yeah, cut out squares and make twinchies. Yeah. I have to get real close to my screen, y'all, to read it. I need to find me something that I can set up here and put it on so I can watch the chat closer up because I went and got me a stand from my computer screen from my computer, which is what I'm on. I went and got me a stand for it so it'll raise it up so it wouldn't be right down on my desk where I'm playing around at. I figured I've been wanting one for a long time. Oh, look at the little flowers. I want a real little key. Look at that. It's a little metal key. And the dangle. And this one says November 27th, 1922. And this says 27 and 29 East 17th Street and 32 and 34 East 18th Street. That works for me. We can go somewhere there. We can go figure out who lives there, right? So I'm going to I've got this, and I'm going to put that with that right there. I'm sorry. I keep coughing. I'm going to put with that, and put all this together and put it back into my envelope here. All right, I've got another one. This one is from, this one here is from Debbie Howard. She was my swap partner too. And this is what she sent to me. Let me get everything out. There's all kinds of stuff in here. She sent me little things to scribble with. I saw somebody doing something, and they put these leaves under some paper, and they scribbled with them. And she sent me some of these plastic leaves, and I'm going to try that with these. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it with these plastic leaves. But not yet, because I want to finish looking at this. Because, like I said, I haven't seen this. I have, however, opened it so that I could just take it out and look at it. So, I got this. It's got angels and all my love given freely. A dress form. Some. This is a stamp or a postcard thing. It looks like one of the mini postcards. It's got a postage stamp on it and little butterflies and a little kind of like a gazebo, but the gazebo's more open. Isn't that pretty? And flowers. It's going to be real pretty on things, isn't it? And she sent me a puppy and a pillow. He's holding a pillow up there. If I paint that puppy black, Beth, I think that puppy. Hey, Candy, how are you? Um, Thank you for coming, y'all. I think he would look a little like Abby, right? This one would look a little like Abby if I painted her black. Put her a little red bandana on. Look at it. Don't you think she looks a little like Abby? Because I think the way she's setting up looks a little like my little dog too, Pup Pup. Then she sent me a little book. It says, "What's love to my love?" And then a lady from these Victorian here. This is what they look like, Victorian. And an angel delivering a message. Look at that. Never seen all this stuff. So pretty, isn't it? I'm hoping I can talk my friend into coming over tomorrow and taking me to the post office because I got to get my car to go and I can't do it myself. And I don't have anybody here to do it for me. So I'm hoping that I can talk her into coming so I can go to the post office and mail these other letters off before it gets too late. I got Bess, Cindy's, Esther's, and Debbie's all sitting over here because I got to take those and have them weighed and done. When I have to weigh them, I have to go to the post office. Otherwise, Oh, look at these. Oh, these are going to be so cute in the little journal. They're the little green uh for the with the 4-leaf clovers. Those would be so cute, won't they? Look at these. Won't they be so cute and on ATCs and stuff? They're small enough to be on ATCs. Oh, look, a full page. There us girls are. Ain't they? There's us girls. All of us. I got to sit there and watch Dana and Becca for a little while today. It stormed and knocked me offline, so I had to wait till it come back. So I didn't get to finish watching them. By the time I got back online, they were gone. Look at these. Look at all these things. Aren't they so pretty? She's got some really pretty ephemera, doesn't she? Or she sent some pretty ephemera. This looks like it might have been a card that you fold in half. There's going to be some pockets. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it or not. He's helping her out of the car. Another doll. That one's going in my Christmas book. Another little doll. I haven't decided if I'm going to make a Valentine's book or not. I might just do it like a Victorian journal instead of a Valentine's journal, because you can use the Valentine's in Victorian journals because you think about, or at least I think about hearts and flowers and candies and stuff for that. That one says to my Valentine. Another, I can't tell, it's hands. I guess it would go this way and it's a postcard. Isn't that neat? They go in my postcard journal. These Victorian ladies and all. That castle and a heart. Look at that. Got his top hat on, and they're going out dancing, aren't they? That's what they're going to do. And these, they're so pretty, aren't they? Anybody else doing anything tonight? These pretty things. I'm probably going to use these in my faith journal and on my scriptures for the flowers and stuff, because I think flowers are so pretty to go with my scriptures. I do. I get this little book from Guidepost where it's a daily what do you call it? Devotion. So I read that every day and everything, and it starts again in September. I'm done with it for now, but it starts again in September, and it goes September and October. So the scriptures in it and the different things in it, I can cut it out and put it in my scripture journal, and I think that's All right, y'all ready to see the dolls that I got? She sent me dolls too, y'all. Decorated ones. All right, here's a real pretty piece of gossamer, and it's printed with, and it's a kind of a lime green with sparkle, with lime green sparkles on it. That's really pretty. All right, and she wrapped them up really nice and neatly. And this is one of them. This is a Victorian doll. She's so pretty. She's blinged out. I love bling. Um, she's blinged out really pretty. So, like I said, I got to make me a doll book now because I'm getting enough dolls that I can make a book out of them. I didn't have but two or three, so there wasn't no sense in me making one with just two or three little dolls. And look at that. And she will go in my Christmas book or my doll book. I haven't decided on where I'm gonna put her, but she could go in either one, can't she? And she's got real hair. Look, she put real hair on her, and she made up her back and everything. Like she's got the dress on her back, a bow on her, a bow in her hair with little beads, and that's beaded right there. That's a beaded strand right there. So, and that's it for tonight on that stuff right there. That's all I've got to show. But these, I showed y'all these. They done slid off, and I'm fixing to put these back um, into the envelope. This, all this is so pretty. I got a lot just to be thankful for, y'all. I'm really thankful for all that y'all have done for me. Y'all kept me going. I just don't know how to thank everybody for that. There's days I want to give up, but I keep going. It's because of our community. I keep going and doing and wanting to do things. Some days it's harder than others, so I tell you it is. But that's all right. But I'm just telling y'all, I appreciate y'all. I really am. I really do appreciate all of you. So. Don't be stubborn on me. There we go. That way these can stay right here. And I can just lay this on top. Got some things I'm going to be cutting out too. Doing things with. This is what I wanted to do. Got my paper. I'm going to lay this over here and put these to the side because I'm going to move this little thing. I'll set this right here because this is a push pad so that you can bear down on it a little bit, but I probably won't be doing that. But I'm going to put this right here. These right here, I think that one might work real nicely on, and I'm putting them on top of a paper too. I'm going to put a paper on top of these, but I'm putting them on the top of the paper because of the push pad's not long enough for this, by the way, in case you're wondering what kind of a crazy thing I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to put that. I'm going to take my paper and I don't know if this one will work or not. I think I'm going to need a darker pencil for it. It works a little. Okay, that one's not going to work, is it? Let me see. I did have that right here, and I think it would work. Of course, knowing me, I put it somewhere where it didn't need to be. Okay, it's got my little flat charcoals in it. Okay. Worked a little bit, not a lot, but a little. Worked a little bit. Maybe if I do one at a time, a small one at a time, it'll do better. Let's see, and put that one right there and lay it right there and see. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Well, that will work better, having one at a time on there. That way it doesn't slide so much, does it? That'd be good. I can do that. Okay. Let's put this one back here. This one right here. That works. It's a little bit stiff for it, I guess, but I need something that's not quite as bulky in the back of it. But it would work. But I think it'll work better on my gel plate. So I'm going to try it on my gel plate. So that's what I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to show you the yeah, I got to get my pencils and bring them back in there. My great grandkids were here and they kind of helped me out of them. So I got to go find me some more. As you can see, this is a pencil case and it had 3 pencils in it. Had 2 charcoals and 3 pencils and an eraser. And all I got left in here is what they didn't know what to do with. So I keep it over here to do flat stuff with. So that's what I do, yeah. I keep it over here to play with for me. So, and one of these days I might set it down and show them how to use it because they've got some old broken crayons that they might want to do with too. I was just checking these out. Some of them can go on a card. I can glue them down and put them on a card. Something. Maybe put them on a piece of cardboard, you know, on something like that, and make arrangements with them. And then do them on my gel plate, maybe. Let's see, there's that one. And just kind of arrange them. Because I like ferns. These ferns are really pretty, aren't they? And arrange them into a group, you know, to and just glue them down to cardboard and maybe put them on my gel plate and see how that works instead of having to put a little one there and a little one there, because I get nervous with my hands shaking and I'm afraid I'll poke a hole in my gel plate if I try to pick them up with tweezers. So I'm not really good with tweezers. And I kind of got a point on them right here. So whenever I try to pick them up off of something, with my eyesight, I have to figure out where to pick them up at. That one's a pretty good size one, but getting to these smaller ones, I have to figure out where to move it and pick it up. So I'm kind of afraid to do that to my gel plate. So, hi Anitra, how are you? I showed your happy mail and everything that you sent me. This right here doesn't have a name on it, by the way. I like that. It's going to go in my husband's memory journal. I'm going to have to roll this back and see who sent it to me, but I think Anitra sent it. So, I think Anitra sent me this one. Did you, Anitra? Anyway, I think she sent me this with my other stuff, but I'll have to roll it back to make sure. Where's my envelope? My pink envelope here. I really like it. Here's my copy of my, and Cindy said she wanted to do with something with my little girl here. I don't know what she said. She said something about putting it on her copier and doing something with it, but I don't know what. Anyway, I left her uncolored because I figure anybody can color her whatever they want her. But her, I didn't. I colored her in blue. So anyway, that's going into my husband's journal because he was a long haul truck driver. That's perfect for him. This is one of the dolls that Cindy made me on our first doll trade, and it was in 2025 also. So we had a doll trade with Cindy. Um, so she's going to go in my doll trade too. Some of this gold, I have only a couple of pieces of this gold paper here. Then I'm gonna make pockets out of it and put it in my husband's journal, his memory journal. I got a teddy bear. That was my nickname for him was Teddy Bear. That was his CB handle, Teddy Bear. And so I've got a couple of teddy bears I'm going to put in there. I got these off of a freebie from Pam at the Paper Outpost. That was one of her freebies that she had. Um, I don't know if y'all watch her or not, Pam at the Paper Outpost. But she does really beautiful journals too. Has a lot of great ideas. So, all right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for coming. I just wanted to show y'all the little bit of happy mail I got. I really enjoy it, and I'm going to be enjoying it even more. But I'm going to let y'all go, and uh, somebody else might be on. I just didn't see anybody on. And usually there's somebody else that comes on. It's Wacky Wednesday for Becca and Dana, so I don't know if they'll be back on. Um, y'all have a good night. Love all of you. Thank you for being here. Bye.